Hello. Today is Kaffae day 174, maybe 75. Yeah, so I didn't get to finish the analytics, unfortunately, yesterday. So yeah, I got something done. Like I updated the analytics, like how texts are tokenized, like it's a lot more robust. So before, for example, before I was checking the difficulty of the articles you read, and that was based off of the type of vocabulary that shows up in the articles. So it was like more of it was a difficulty, but like more in the English text wise. And it wasn't that flexible. And what I did instead is try to have more complexity and focus on the ideas. So what I did was to pull in like 100,000 words that I found in the database and like ordered by count, so how many words they appear, and based on that calculate how niche your vocabularies are. So if your articles contain like very rare words in database, then that must be very rare, like that topic is very niche and specific, which is usually a good sign. Like that means you're reading a difficult article instead of very easy, kind of trashy articles that anyone can write. And yeah, it works mostly. So like, for example, if I search in like how to run or like the benefit of running on Google, then the top results show the results that show up on the top is very easy. Like no rare words found, the healthy and diet, and then all these very simple definitions. Whereas in something like Martin Fowler's software engineering blog, which is like insanely hard for me, well, hard in general, that shows up very minor. So the ratio between the minor words and the common words are very a lot higher than others. Another technique I found was to, sometimes the articles are the articles are very rare, that go beyond the range of the definitions I have, like the word listing I have. Then that also show up very low in the top 1,000 common words. So combinations of those two, then I can kind of measure the rare, very rare articles. So that's one. I also updated the media fact check, such as political lean and pro-science media. So there's a site called Media Fact Check, and I don't know why before I was hand selecting all these publishers. So the listing included maybe 40, but I ended up kind of copy pasting, basically scraping the site that has domain in it that are divided into left center or left or right center and right and neutral, and also media that it's pro science. And I got a collection of maybe 2,000 overall, so it's a huge jump. Almost 100 times bigger list. Pro science, you might wonder what the difference is compared to the science category that you read. Pro science basically means like the media is very looking forward to the science, like the futuristic and like, you know, science. I guess they believe in science utopia and there's nothing wrong with it, which is a nice category to have. Like I never paid attention to such, but I recognize some of the publishers I read, that's such as Singularity or Futurism. Yeah, it's good to know. Like they don't focus on the downside of science, I would say. Yeah, good distinction. Yeah, so I also updated the weekly goals, so now it shows up like four goals, like 4 consecutive weekly goals. So it goes up to like 1 month ago to see like what's your completion rate. Yeah, it's a nice update. So yeah, the overall structure is set. I also updated like the tooltip that shows up on each graph, that so that like, now you know what they mean and how they are calculated. It has a nice description of the algorithm to measure. I think before it was confusing, like I got a lot of like messages on the platform, like asking how it's done, like especially a sentiment. So yeah, now it's done. Yeah, it's good. It's a much better improvement, and it's the first time I'm making an improvement on analytics in like a year, I would say. So it's nice. Yeah, there have been like there've been a long list of to do. So yeah, I will have it. I'll tweak it so that dark theme is supported, and yeah, it's gonna be done. All right, so see you.